Hi everyone, we are going to solve another question from section D of part 1 of CMA USA course. Let's get into the question. Taylor Corporation is determining the cost behavior of several items in order to budget for the upcoming year. Past trends have indicated the following dollars were spent at three different levels of output. The unit levels are like this. We'll come to this. In establishing a budget for 14,000 units, Taylor should treat costs A, B and C respectively as semi-variable, fixed and variable, variable, fixed and variable, semi-variable, semi-variable and semi-variable, variable, semi-variable and semi-variable. What is happening in this question? Let me tell you. At the unit level of 10,000, you have a cost A that is 25,000, cost B that is 10,000, cost C that is 15,000, and for 12 you have a cost A of 29, cost B of 15, cost C of 18, and at the unit level of 15,000 you have a cost A of 35, cost B of 15, cost C of 22,500. It is varying from 10,000 unit level to 12,000 and 12,000 to 15,000. So they are asking, give me an idea that cost A, B and C, how it should be treated. Should it be treated as a variable, should it be treated as a fixed, or should it be treated as a semi-variable? That is their question, and especially for a 14,000 units. What we are going to do is, for this 14,000 units also, we are going to create a budget. Got it? Before that, let's understand what is this variable cost, fixed cost and semi-variable cost. Variable cost, in simple words, for every change in a unit, be it increasing or decreasing, the variable cost in total is going to increase or decrease. That is directly proportional. Got it? These both are directly proportional. Okay, but variable cost per unit is going to be same. Variable cost per unit is going to be same. That is what variable cost is. And next, coming to fixed cost. What is fixed cost? Fixed cost will be same for a relevant range. Fixed cost will be same for a relevant range and for a specific duration. Once it reaches that relevant range or a specific duration, then it is going to change. For example, you have a machine. Its capacity is 10,000 units only. If you want to increase your factory's capacity to 20,000 units, then you need another machine. Let it be machine 1 and let this be machine 2. Okay, at that time it will be total 20,000. Correct? So when you are going to take another machine, you need to put extra fixed cost. Correct? For this machine, assume you have put $1 million, and for this machine again you need to put $1 million. Has it doubled now? Yes, but assume you just want to increase it to 15,000 itself, but still if you want to buy another machine, the fixed cost is going to be $2 million only. That is what we call it as a fixed cost. For a relevant range and for a specific duration, it is going to be same, but once we shift to the next range, it is going to get doubled or to increase to some extent. Next, we are coming to semi-variable cost. It is a mix of variable cost and fixed cost, in a simple words. I hope you have understood this. Okay, and now we'll come to the solution of this. Let's see from cost C. Okay, let's see from cost C. In cost C, if you observe, for 10,000 unit, 12,000 unit and 15,000 unit. Okay, there are three different units, and you have a cost of 15,000, 18,000, 22,500. Correct? I want to find, is this a variable or fixed or semi-variable? How I am going to find? I am going to demystify this. How? See, 15,000 divided by 10,000, that is 1.5. Okay, 1.5 is the cost for each unit. For each unit the cost is 1.5. I am going to do the same for all the 3 unit levels. 18,000 divided by 12,000. This is also 1.5. Let me check the other one also. 22,500 divided by 15,000. That is again it is 1.5. So all are 1.5. What did I tell here? Variable cost per unit is going to be same. Is it same? Yes. So cost C is a variable. I got this. So what I am going to do, I am going to eliminate 2 options where the cost C is semi-variable. That's why option C and option D are going to be eliminated now. Next, option B and option A are there. What I am going to do next, I am going to take cost B. In cost B, if you observe, for the unit level of 10,000, cost B is 10,000. For 12,000, it is shifting directly to 15, and even for 15, it is directly shifting to 15. So easily we can say this is fixed cost itself. No need of more explanation for this. Got it? So yeah, this is perfect. We can go. But if you see both this option A and B, both are fixed. So we should also find for cost A now. But in exam, if when you see these types of question, if assume you have a variable here, then you can directly click the other answer which one is right. Next, coming to cost A. Okay, how about cost A? If you observe, for 10,000 unit level it is 25,000, for 12,000 it is 29, and for 15,000 it is 35. Oh, how am I going to find this? It is little bit tricky, right? Yes. How are we going to find is the question. See, I'll tell you a small trick. Do one thing. 29 minus 25. 29 minus 25. 12 minus 10. So that you are finding the difference. Okay. So 4 divided by 2. That is 4,000 divided by 2,000. That will come to $2. Got it? So this $2 is a variable cost per unit. I want to verify this now. What I am going to do? I am going to do this for the 12,000 and 15,000 unit levels also. 35 minus 29 divided by 15 minus 12. Again it will be same if you observe. 6,000 divided by 3,000, that will come to $2. Wow. Yeah. But still I am confused. We know that variable cost per unit is $2. I just want to check for the 10,000 units level. Okay. I have a 10,000 units. So 10,000 into 2. How much it will come to? $20,000. This is my variable cost. Okay. And I know my total cost is 25,000. I am taking it from here, 25,000. Okay, 25,000 minus 20,000 is going to be 5,000. Got it? So 25,000 minus 20,000 is going to be 5,000. That is my fixed cost. Okay, I am going to take this from here now onwards. Okay, if you observe, for 10,000 you have got the fixed cost as 5,000. Here I'll come for 12,000. Okay, for 12,000, let me check the same. 12,000 into 2, that is my variable cost per unit. That will come to $24,000. Plus, how much is my fixed cost? $5,000. That is 29,000. Wow. Yeah. What I am thinking is correct. This is a semi-variable. That is $2 per unit of variable cost and $5,000 of fixed cost. I hope you are going to get another question. Sir, in cost B it has changed to 5,000, increased, but why it is not changing in cost A? Sir, cost B is different and cost A is different, right? We are not going to mix these two. Got it? I hope you have understood this question. If you want, you can also try the same for 15,000 units also. The answer will be same. Okay. Through this, we are going to come to a conclusion that cost A is a semi-variable, cost B is a fixed, and cost C is a variable. In that case, option A is the right one. I hope you have understood this question. Please give it a thumbs up and make sure you are going to get connected with us for the more and more educational videos. Stay connected, stay committed.